Hello, welcome. First, sorry for being a little bit late today because, my son didn't let me at all be alone or prepare or get ready or anything. So please, thank you for your patience, and I hope that's fine. So today, I actually want to talk about something that I realized recently, I think in the weekend, after I was listening to a mom summit where there is some advices and tips from other mom entrepreneurs on how to better manage your time and how to achieve your goals and so. And when they were giving their tips, I came to a realization, which is something that I will tell you about today, because I know every thriving mama wants to get things, improve things, get things better, like change to a better state, achieve more. And this comes with a challenge. When you have a child, it's not easy to improve things or achieve goals that, it's not easy to implement big changes. So instead of thinking about the big change that they want to achieve, every thriving career mama, what she does is actually something that I call one step forward with small increments. Okay, so this is like the headline. One step forward with small increments. And even my son approved this. Yeah. How is that achieved? So by two main things. First, when we want to change something, we often get to the question, like when we cannot do it, we start to question, why is this happening to us? Why I cannot achieve it? Why my son keeps like waking me up every hour? Or why my son, why it's just difficult for me to get it done, and like we start with why. Like we keep asking, why do we have this? Why do we live like this? Why this is like this? And one thing is that, like, the why actually keeps us stuck. So the why doesn't change anything when we want to change something. If we keep asking why it's not like this and like this and like this, it doesn't change anything. But if we replace asking ourselves why to how can we achieve this, it switches our minds to rather than thinking about the negative things or the events that are around us that are obstacles in our lives, and then it doesn't give us anything that moves us forward. We think of how can we make this happen? How can we improve? Like, how can I wake up earlier? This is one of the things that I was even publishing about, like the morning routine. Because I for example, I was really, I read an article yesterday, for example, when I was looking for about the benefits of a morning routine. And it really has some impact on how we deal with the day. And I saw it when I started my day good. I saw how it is different, how I deal with the rest of the day, the rest of the things, the rest of the day. So instead of thinking, for example, why I can't wake up early to do my morning routine, I switch it to how can I create a simple routine that can maybe move me forward in later on to have that perfect morning routine that I can do it for an hour, have it like all an hour in the morning for myself. What if I switch to how can I do a simple routine that works with my current situation? For example, that my son wakes me up a lot during the night. So this is the first thing, switching from why to how, because how is something that directs our brains to creative solutions. So this is the first thing that thriving career mama do then. It's switching to that. The second thing, which is the second thing is to chunk it down to small. So when you look at your goal, to chunk it down to small steps that you can achieve. Actually, I think I talked about it in the why to how. So it's like really be intentional about taking that big goal and going backwards to small little steps that helps you move forward. And yeah, I remembered what is it. So what I want to mean by chunk it down into small steps is like you don't have to spend, for example, I know one of our thriving career moms community member, she wants to read a book, and she has been like for almost a year reading it, and she really wants to get it done because it's something incomplete in her mind. So one of the things that I suggested to her is like, why you want to read that book, complete reading that book, but if you chunk it down to small things, like 10 minutes every day you read that book, you are moving forward slowly, but yeah, consistently. And the fact that we chunk our goals down into small steps, it makes it more achievable for us and sets our brain to more achievement in our days. So whatever thing you want to achieve, for example, I want to learn to communicate better. I can do it through or learn a new skill in software engineering or in anything that is related to your career goals. Also, you can just have 15 minutes. Yeah, please, son. So you can just have 15 minutes a day to work on it. Just small thing that you know you can achieve it, because it's impossible that you cannot have even 10 minutes a day to go through that thing. Yeah, so this is for today. I want you keep the vision about that mountain that you want to climb, that big chance that you want to see in your family, in yourself, in your skills, but chunk it down to small little steps that are achievable and clear. Also keep them clear. And also, first and foremost, switch from asking why this is happening, why it's like this, to how can I do this, and how can I work with this. Trigger the creativity of your mind. And before, like, leaving this a saying that it's really stuck in my head currently, and I want to share with you. It is the quality of questions that we ask ourselves determine the quality of our life. When we ask ourselves better questions, we improve the quality of our life. So I hope this was helpful for today. Share with me what's the small thing that you want to do, and you will have some time, commit to having that 10 minutes time, small increments that add up and make a big thing. Share with us in the comments, and see you next week. Bye bye.